In the field of military aviation, few names resonate with as much power and sophistication as the F-22 Raptor and the F-35 Joint Strike Fighter. These aircraft, representing the forefront of U.S. aerial combat technology, are designed to dominate the skies and confront future threats. With distinct but complementary functions, each of these fighters embodies the most advanced capabilities in stealth, agility, and situational awareness. Leave your like and subscribe to the channel. It's free and helps our work a lot. Launched in 2005, the F-22 Raptor stands out as a master of air superiority, built to perform complex dogfights and operate in highly challenging environments. Its stealth capabilities, robust armament, and incredible speed, capable of reaching Mach 2.2, make it a formidable predator in the skies. On the other hand, the F-35 Joint Strike Fighter, with its 3 variants, exemplifies multifunctional versatility. Known for its advanced sensors and superior connectivity, the F-35 acts as a true quarterback on the battlefield, coordinating operations and sharing critical information with other aircraft and ground units. Its crucial role in modern warfare is undeniable, being widely adopted and admired internationally, despite its high cost. In this video, we will explore the main characteristics, performance, and strategic roles of these 2 aerial giants, comparing their technologies and relevance in the current and future context of military aviation. The U.S. military is the most technologically advanced force in the world and arguably the most formidable fighting machine of all time. The cutting-edge platforms of the Department of Defense have been partly responsible for the global preponderance of the U.S. since the end of World War II. In addition to technology, the Pentagon can also field numbers. For instance, the U.S. Air Force and the U.S. Navy are, respectively, the first and second largest air forces in the world, with a combined fleet of nearly 8,000 aircraft. In comparison, China's Air Force, the 3rd largest air power in the world, can field just over 3,000 aircraft. But the U.S. military has long emphasized quality over quantity, in contrast to other military powers like Russia and China. At the heart of this focus on quality are the U.S. fleets of fighters and bombers. The 5th-generation stealth fighters, F-22 Raptor and F-35 Joint Strike Fighter, are excellent examples. But despite being the most advanced fighter aircraft on the planet, these 2 jets are not the same. Equally important, these 2 fighter jets are not competitors, despite the comparisons that have arisen. In fact, thinking of the F-22 and F-35 as competitors overlooks the reason why they were developed. Introduced in 2005, the F-22 is a multifunctional air superiority fighter jet. The Raptor was the world's first stealth fighter jet to become operational, and to this day remains one of 4 stealth fighters flying, alongside the F-35, the Russian Su-57, and the Chinese J-20. The F-22 is extremely maneuverable due to the aircraft's bidirectional thrust vectoring capabilities and high thrust-to-weight ratio. Regarding bidirectional thrust vectoring, the Raptor can literally fly in one direction, but use this technology to point the thrust from its engines elsewhere, allowing it to change direction quickly. As for the high thrust-to-weight ratio, the F-22 weighs about 43,000 pounds, while its 2 Pratt & Whitney F119 PW100 turbofan engines can produce more than 70,000 pounds of combined thrust. As a result, the F-22 can fly well in the thin air of higher altitudes, with an operational ceiling of 65,000 feet, but also perform impressive aerobatics in the denser air at lower altitudes. Spectators at air shows have been witnessing its incredible physics-defying maneuvers. The F-22 can carry a formidable arsenal while maintaining its stealth characteristics. The aircraft has a 20mm cannon and can carry a combination of smart and conventional bombs, as well as air-to-air and air-to-ground missiles in its 3 internal weapon bays. This capability to carry weapons internally means that the F-22 Raptor can be deployed in a non-permissive environment and dominate the fight without losing its stealth characteristic. Capable of reaching speeds of Mach 2.2 and supercruise, or flying at supersonic speed without using its afterburners, the Raptor has an effective range of about 1,850 miles. But that's with the addition of 2 external fuel tanks, which would limit its stealth characteristics. In 2011, when the F-22 stopped being manufactured, The Air Force had purchased 186 aircraft, despite initially aiming for 750 F-22s. Of those 186, only a fraction remains operational. The F-35 Joint Strike Fighter is also a fifth-generation, multifunctional stealth aircraft. There are three versions of the aircraft. The F-35A is the conventional takeoff and landing iteration. The F-35B is the short takeoff and vertical landing version. And finally, the F-35C is the carrier-based iteration of the aircraft. As a multifunctional fighter, the F-35 can effectively conduct various mission sets: strategic attack, close air support, air superiority, electronic warfare, intelligence, surveillance and reconnaissance, suppression of enemy air defenses, and destruction of enemy air defense. The F-35 can carry a smaller load in its two internal weapon bays compared to the F-22, but it has a greater effective range without sacrificing stealth. The F-35 can execute the most varied missions. However, there is a crucial caveat that comes attached to the F-35. While the Joint Strike Fighter can perform well in a variety of mission sets as a true multifunctional aircraft, that does not mean it is prudent for the Air Force to allow it to do so. As an extremely expensive platform, the F-35 program is expected to cost $1.7 trillion. Using the stealth fighter in missions that older aircraft can accomplish may be a waste. In contrast to the Raptor program, the F-35 is alive and well. The Department of Defense plans to purchase approximately 2,500 aircraft of all types, while more than a dozen countries will be buying or have expressed interest in buying the fighter. Both the F-22 and the F-35 are extremely capable aircraft, but they were designed for different roles, despite sharing some technologies and mission sets. Where the F-35 differentiates itself from the F-22 is in the area of advanced sensors and connectivity. While both aircraft have excellent situational awareness, the F-35 goes a step further by using its sensors, fusing information, and data link capabilities to make other aircraft, even older ones, more lethal and effective. For example, the F-35 Joint Strike Fighter can use its advanced sensors to detect a Russian bomber in the North Sea or a formation of Chinese fighters in the South China Sea, and then guide a pair of F-15EXs or F-16ES to the targets. The F-35's stealth, moreover, means that the Russian bomber or Chinese fighters would not be aware of the danger. Indeed, the F-35 is a true quarterback of the skies that can even feed information to naval and ground units that are connected on the same secure and classified networks. On the other hand, the F-22 is the best air combat aircraft because it is more agile and can carry more weapons. As such, the Raptor would be the air superiority option in a war against military powers like China or Russia. Against competent military forces with strong fighter fleets and powerful anti-aircraft and radar systems, older American fighters like the F-15, F-16, or F-A-18 would struggle. However, the Raptor's stealth and powerful arsenal mean that it can operate in a non-permissive environment and clear the skies for less advanced aircraft. Additionally, it can work with the F-35 to suppress enemy defenses and pave the way for theater or even strategic air superiority. The U.S. Armed Forces are recognized as the most technologically advanced force in the world, partly due to aircraft like the F-22 Raptor and the F-35 Joint Strike Fighter. Each of these aircraft has distinct features and functions, representing the pinnacle of modern military technology and strategy. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, share your opinion in the comments, and subscribe to the channel. Your support strengthens our work. See you in the next video.